Today we're in our workshop. We're getting ready for a couple upcoming shooting events. We're going to be preparing some of our bullets for the weekend. Some of these will be traditional for Civil War, and others than them will be less than traditional, but we're going to soon find out why. These were cast from a mold made earlier this year. We've also lubricated the bullets with tallow and beeswax. So I'm getting ready to add these to the cartridges. Prior to this video, we've made some paper tubes for the paper cartridges. In each of the tubes, we've measured out some black powder. For target shooting, I'll typically use 60 grains of black powder. You can see one of my cartridges kind of sitting next to a sample of what's under the paper. We can see we have the Manet ball, followed by the powder charged, and they're cased in another tube of paper. These are round ball, very likely not traditionally shot during the Civil War, although of course before the Manet ball this was standard. Resting on top of these balls, you can see we have a lubricated patch. I believe this is 5 millimeters patch, lubricated with beeswax, and basically it's a 5.75 round ball. Disadvantages of loading the round ball, at least compared to the Manet balls, it's a much tighter fit. The patches in the ball will literally dig into the rifling, slows down the loading speed. But I've also noticed I've gotten good accuracy with the round balls. So in some of the competitions where I need the ultimate accuracy, I may mix it up, experiment with round balls, and see how those fare. Look at the tight-fitting nature of the round ball in the patch. As you can see here, I've sat the round ball, the patched round ball, on top of the barrel, and unlike the Manet ball, I can't just push these down. I'll often have to use a tool like this. Ball. The first step will be to place the brass end on the end and give it a couple pounds down with your hand to kind of get the ball started. The next step will be to insert this longer shaft here, and again, using the palm of your hand, pound down on the wooden ball to get the ball started. After that, it's a matter of using your ramrod to seat the ball home. This loading process could take an extra 10 or 15 seconds. If you were in a tight line of battle with the enemy approaching, this of course would be very valuable time lost in the loading process. It will probably be a little unusual to some of you, it may be a surprise. This is actually buckshot. It's very small granular pieces of lead. Compare that to the larger ball. And of course the Manet balls as well. These are used under a very unique scenario. For example, some of the shooting contests will have the participants shoot at an extremely small target. For example, a single lifesaver put on a small stick, just 10 or 15 feet from the shooter's position. Again, a very niche situation, but I've sure found it useful, and it can make even the worst sharpshooter look good. Thanks for watching, be safe, and I'll see you on the march or in the field.